Hello, hello, Real Talk with Mo. Glad you could join me. Much appreciated. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Um, www.cb Lifestyle and Apparel. This is Money Making Mitch. Life is good and life is great. So I told you I was gonna do a lot of more reaction review videos, and I just saw Shang-Chi, right? And I'm always excited about a Marvel movie. I think they're always real. They're just epic. A lot of the times, a lot of production goes into them. They're just great movies. I don't know if it's just the money or what it is, but they're always like really good. To be honest with you, going at it, looking at it in the first place, I don't think they put a lot behind it. But another thing is like I was thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know if anybody ever asked for it. I don't think they really care anymore about like, you know, what the fans want or what would be like something that would be like uh, fan base. Like, people really want to see this person or this character in a movie. I don't think they care too much about it. Some they will. They'll give you who you want to see, but like I don't know. I never really read Shang-Chi comic books. I just get my updates on Comics Explained, which is another good comic book. I mean, a comic a guy who's like all in the comics, really excited about it. He makes it really interesting, and he can explain in like one episode of his YouTube channel about a comic, right? About a character, about anything. So that's where I get some of my information from. I read comics as a kid. I had the cards and all that. I was really into it then. And I never thought about Shang-Chi. I don't remember ever even picking up a comic of Shang-Chi or seeing him in a cartoon or anything like that. So I think it was just one of those things where I don't want to say, culture wise, they just want to kind of, shed light on something. But he wasn't like a needed character, I don't think. Because I don't even think he's like, I think he is in like the new Avengers from what I was listening to Comic Explain, but he's not even really part of anything. So it was kind of unnecessary to me, to be honest with you, right? The whole Shang-Chi comic. Um, and and like I said, the origin, they always change up something all the time, which is fine. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can't keep it the way it was. Um, the Mandarin, there's a lot of spoilers going on, but like the Mandarin was cool. Cool part was, I liked it, because the Mandarin in Iron Man 3, I think it was, they messed him all up. He was just some weirdo, and he wasn't even the real like Mandarin I remember with the goatee and the rings and all that. He was just some weirdo that was faking it. So they brung him back into the fold, which was cool to try to like make sure that they, I mean, like fix what they messed up with that part. They even had Abomination in it, which was cool. Like just bring him back from Incredible Hulk. They had Wong from Doctor Strange in it, which was cool. So it was cool. It was a Marvel movie, like I expected. I don't think it was necessary. Like I don't think Shang-Chi, and then the Ten Rings they messed that up, right? Because if you know about comics or if you read them, that's not the Ten Rings. Like those are bracelets, first of all. The bracelets. And the Ten Rings had powers. Like Mandarin in the comics, he had like powers with the rings. Like them things. If you listen to variant comics or Comics Explained, I think they both kind of explain them, but you can look them up yourself too. The Ten Rings of Mandarin, they were like super powerful. Like one could disintegrate you, one could bring snow and ice, one could bring fire, one could teleport him somewhere. They were like real, like serious. Each ring on every finger did something, and he named them one. And he was like super powerful. That's why and he was super smart. He always gave Iron Man problems. Um, this one they kind of brush over shit and they make it their own way. I don't know if it's more interesting, to be honest with you. Especially in comics, period, like to be in it. That's why I said I don't even think it was necessary to introduce Mandarin or Shang Chi or any of these people into the comics because they're not part of where the comics are now, right? They're not part of that whole thing. So I don't know. But the movie was okay. It had some good fight scenes. Um, like all the movies nowadays, they got a lot of scenes that unnecessary scenes, unnecessary comments and characters and all that. But it was a good fight movie, as far as I could tell. It got into a lot of like dragons and flying monster type of things, and at the end, and you couldn't kill them with regular weapons. You had to use dragon scale stuff, and um, at the end, and then Shang-Chi, he gets holding around. I guess he makes amends with his dad, kind of. His dad, like, saves his life. I don't want to tell you the whole story. I guess I am already telling you the story, but it was like, it was a good story, a good movie. Like I said, I don't think it's necessary. Um, but, I would say go see it, or, because everybody's going to see a Marvel movie. They always are. It's an epic movie the way it was made. The action scenes, the CGI, all that stuff is awesome. I think, what I mean, from my opinion. And then the post credits, it was a little bit of funny parts, a little bit of 2021 humor. Talking about the characters and how they live and what they were doing, and moms wanting to do something better with their life, and what I mean, and all that type of stuff. You know what I mean. So them getting drunk, doing karaoke and stuff, and that's how the end scene was also. They were trying to figure out where the rings came from, which I think is kind of weird too. That they don't know where the rings came from. Um, but other than that, it was good. That post credits were post credits. It's not my favorite, right? It's not my favorite movie, but it was a good movie. It was a pretty interesting Marvel movie. I'll say that. It's probably one of my least favorite ones. But I'm not a critic. Don't take my word for it. Go watch it yourself and you figure out for yourself. But um, like I said, they always got to change it up some. There's a lot of like, I see where most of these movies are going. These Disney movies and they always try to put some type of about America, about women, about different races and culture and stuff like that. Which it is what it is. Like it is what it is, to be honest with you. So go check it out, see what you think about it. Some people gonna have different opinions, and that's cool. I'm waiting on the next Marvel movie. I don't know what it's gonna be. I think Eternals. I might link into Eternals. Eternals looks pretty epic, and I don't really care about. I never really read comic books on Eternals. I only read the newer ones. But let's go to Comics Explained or like Variant, and they get into all sorts of details with that. So check me out on the next one. Like I said, a real guy giving his personal opinion, talking about real issues. Real talk with more. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Check me out.